And hello everyone. We are back with the Hollow Knight all major items tournament on losers round 2. We have Element and Kamakiller on team red and Tardy and Eclipse on team blue. A very interesting KP start. I'm Valentin and joining me on comms is Number Play. Hi Number Play.
Hi, Val.
So I guess we should probably speak about the extra settings these runners are doing. And if I recall correctly, they are doing EPOS and boss essence, but no white palace, which we can see by the white palace 0 on their trackers. Interesting.
Oh, I'm very interested at those numbers. I see 7 in Kingdom's Edge.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what do you think is the most interesting thing on this tracker? And I guess the Kingdom's Edge 7 is probably up there.
Yeah.
And I see the runners are already starting. Team Red has very interesting skins, while Team Blue is going completely vanilla. Are you Team Skins or Team Anti-Skins?
I think Tardy and Eclipse might win this, but we never know. Kama is pretty good. He played his first race with me and I don't think he lagged behind at all.
Very promising to hear.
Like, he was good from the start in Team's Rendo. I see that we can have a pretty good split. I see 3 in Green Pad, 2 in Dirt Mob, 5 in Crossroads, so I assume both teams are just gonna split up.
Yeah, well, they currently need to find some items that allow them to leave Crossroads first and foremost. Until then, they will be forced to go together in Crossroads. And it seems both Team Blue and Team Red remember the hard save after KP. This is very easy to forget if you haven't played KP Rando in a long time. Our first check of the game. Not quite, there's also a Paylor. And a Dash Master at Isolda. Very nice.
A Lifeblood Charm is not bad. At least you won't have to look for one in when you're going to Abyss.
Indeed. Also, the world's least useful Dirtwood Stag sitting at Isolda. Very interesting to say how I think how is Tardy so far ahead of Kama? This is very
Might
interesting.
be some delay.
Could also be just load times. I think Kama was complaining a lot about computer.
I see simple cat grubs, but I don't think they care about that. So we might not even save any grub.
Well, there was that one race where some idiot team waited for 1 hour trying to find a simple key. It might come into play. And Mark of Pride. I wonder if they're going to do the lever skip to get to right side crossroads immediately. I would maybe like to see that.
I'm just gonna assume that none of them knows it. It's not a Baldur kill that you see very often.
Yes, that is true. I would guess that at least the lever skip should be somewhat known. Mark of Pride.
And since this is all majors, you're guaranteed to find all the useful stuff anyway. So I would just look for that instead.
Eclipse trying a very interesting background logo. Not certain if this is actually possible or not, and it is possible. Very nice showcase. Meanwhile, Kama just doing the old school strat and bringing over a bench fly. Very nice that both runners get it.
One thing I noticed at the start after they bought Dash Master is that everyone equipped it. Even if they don't have Dash, I think it's fine to equip it. If you find Dash, you get to use it immediately.
Yeah, well, they also don't really have anything better to equip. I guess you could make a case for the Lifeblood Heart, but but you are in Crossroads, you will not need Lifeblood, hopefully. Let's play a guessing game while we're watching Tardy and completely ignoring the situation. What do you think is going to be our first major progression?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a VS.
Interesting. I would think I'm gonna go with vertical. It's going to be a bit boring, sadly. And we see our first colored egg from Team Red, picking up a purple egg, which is added by rainbow eggs.
Oh yeah, speaking of, there was a green egg at Grubs. So it's not the first we've seen.
Yeah, my eyes are not good enough to pick up things at Grubs, sadly.
But no major item all the way to the Crossroads tag. That's kind of a feel bad.
And
You'd hope to find one super early so that you can split off to Green Path or Fungal if needed be.
yeah, we do see an interesting TLBR split, where the advanced member on Team Red, Kama, went towards False Knight, while Eclipse on Team Blue went towards Salubra. And I think I would prefer the False Knight, because with our current information, Eclipse will need to Shade Skip to Salubra. And
And
also,
I
Dirt
don't
Mod
think
2 means you don't really want to check Sly early. Nothing that Sly, probably.
the only good reason to Shade Skip to Celebra is because of all the checks there. But normally it's always faster to wait for any movement before you do that.
And, wow, only
Nothing
2
at
items
Sly.
die. I usually see that in dupeless seeds, but I haven't seen that in a seed with dupes so far. It's really interesting. We'll shortly see whether False Knight was a better play. With our information, it has to have been a better play. Unless it's everything with Myla Totem. The runners are just wasting their times.
I just realized we could also have an E-Pass progression.
Interesting. How many grabs for that simple key? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because you need all 4 simple keys for things to be in logic. Oh, and there's a Cloud Myla Totem. Well, luckily there doesn't seem to be other types of progression in Crossroads, so probably both teams should get it very quickly. And the very funny thing is, this doesn't really help you that much to split. You could use Claw to get into Cliffs, but it's Cliffs 1, not much of a point.
Oh, you can go from Cliffs to Green Path to Fungal. That just leads to a very linear path.
I suppose with Green Pot 3 it might not be that bad to just do that.
Some other places that you get to check with Claw, like the Soul Catcher check, Salubra. Ooh, I say
And the
VS.
well, as Rix is saying.
Yeah, there's a VS and a dive at Salubra, but neither can be obtained.
Did you see the charm cost?
Sadly not.
We will see them on Elements stream,
Ooh,
hopefully.
and the Spell Twister for 1 at the Soul Catcher check. That's
That's
good
a
to
very nice
have.
charm. Okay, all eyes on Element. Let's try to catch this. Five and 7. That's not that many charms. I expect this to happen really quickly. I would like to see the runners pick up all of that, especially the dive. I want them to see them pick up the dive and go into C peaks ASAP.
It looks like both teams decided to go back to King's Pass.
Yes. I can see the point. Well, actually, there's not much else in logic, so it makes a lot.
Yeah, there's
Why are
nothing else they
both
can do. I'm
both
curious
members
about what
Team
Element is
Blue are
doing though.
Glyphs farming Geo? Interesting decision.
I don't think it's that bad of a decision, but you're just making checks slower. But you'll need that Geo eventually to buy the majors at Salubra.
Yeah, that much
Oh
is
yeah,
clear.
there was a deep focus at Sly, right?
Yeah, the runners are really low on money, and they would have to buy that defocus and also have money for fireball and dive.
But yeah, if I was farming Geo, I would kill the husk above the crossroad stag, the one on the way to Glowing Womb.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the better ways to get Geo in crossroads. So obviously, if we were either of us on the runner's positions, we would do the boulder kill, and Element is trying to do the boulder kill. Let's see. Oh, the boulder doesn't want to get killed currently. There's a pretty tight skip.
And he gives up.
Yeah, a bit sad, but what
Oh,
can you
because
do?
Kama got some Geo.
But it still needs charms. The Geo is not gonna help. Oh, and a
So
Scorch Room from Team
he's
Blue.
going to buy stuff.
And no, no way you buy that quick slash. Okay, good, good.
Ah, he got the VS. Nice. And Eclipse can buy it as well. But he's not?
Very interesting. I can understand waiting for the dive if you're low on Geo. I can definitely see the play. Also, I'm curious, how did Eclipse get so far into green pot while Kama is just at Boulder Shell? This is really impressive play by Team Blue. Pretty far
It,
ahead on this train.
yeah, they went straight to it. Straight to cliffs.
I guess
I would.
Team Blue.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Tardy is going to go buy the item, or maybe not.
Just walking around.
Ah, and they get the
And
dive.
somebody in chat said wings at 10x.
Okay, I missed who checked X shop,
Same.
but
Completely
now that
missed.
Heg at Grubs could be interesting.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't quite get to that point.
Okay, so with a dive you can enter pigs and resting grounds.
Yes. And yeah, we might need to double check whether EPOS is on or off. I think EPOS is
It is
actually
on.
onward.
It is
Yeah.
on.
So sadly can't continue into King Station and do all of City. And Tardy not getting an extra soul usage for that dive and C picks. Sad to see the check being strained. However, I do like Tardy going into C picks.
It looks like Eclipse found a lantern. So resting grounds is actually in logic now.
Yep.
That also gives us the Stone Sanctuary check. And Johnny's. But Cliffs is cleared.
Yeah. No particular reason to cliffs again. Okay.
I totally missed what was in Cliffs.
Same. Probably nothing too important. They don't really have anything too important. Maybe the Defender's Crest, I have no idea
Oh
what they
yeah,
have
I
on
see
that.
Defender's Crest, that might be it. Both teams has it.
Yeah, and Eclipse and Kama doing something very nice for us. They're using recent items with a lot of recent items. And because of that, we can get a pretty good idea of everything they've done recently. It's very interesting how Team Red still has both players in Green Pot. I guess they could not buy the dive and they have no way out of Green Pot, sadly.
Can Eclipse find a great headhunter? Remember that we have 3 checks at Divine that requires Fragile Charms. So that's the first we found.
That is true. However, again, with just 2 items in Dirt Mud, it's not really something I would think about actively during a race. Very unlikely to matter. Already getting close to CG1. I would really be surprised if we see a Shade skip. But who knows?
Without Dreamgate, you'd have to climb again.
Yeah, and also just glow only, no dash. Very slow climb. So,
And with the
that's
guarantee
it
to have
just-
wings eventually, I would just wait.
Yeah, I think the wings being no just makes Shade skipping a worse play. Like, literally the only thing you would care about is if it was dash. Yeah, if dash is a TG2, you will have basically won the race. But that's very low odds of that happening.
Again, both teams
Element,
knows wings are at Egg Shop.
Element checking autopilot seal, which is, I guess, reasonable. That's quite close
Could,
to their normal route. It could be a
could be a
stag.
stag, yeah. I always think about the stag to city access, especially since they have E-Pass randomized. So I think even if Canyon is 0, autopilot is always a good play. Unless you're very late in the seed.
I can
It's
see
just,
it.
yeah, it's just for general access to areas. If you already have access to everything, you don't really need to care.
Oh no, Element. I saw it before it happened. The Element did the very big mistake of trying to pogo Anima. We all know how that ends. I mean, a Shaman Stone for 1,
His
found
last
by Tardy.
his last bench was the hot spring. Did he just skip the Stone Sank bench?
No, that's really bad. I do not see why you would not get the bench in Green Pot. Especially with Green Pot 1 still remaining. What if they're sending at MMC? It makes no sense. We get to see a real walk of shame here. In the meantime, Kama also going into C-Picks.
Oh, and
Very
looks
nice.
like Shaman was also in peaks.
Yes, I think that was at combo line.
Yeah, Shaman and Spell Twister, very good charms to have early.
Yeah, early, mid, and late. I think
They
those
also,
slow charms are still the best charms.
they also have Dive and VS, so you get to use those charms.
Indeed. Can we finally see... That's an interesting resting rounds play by Tardy.
Yeah, well,
Has he done everything already? Because it still has C-Pix 5, so I would not leave C-Pix.
I think he already did most of it, but without any movement, it's really tough to do like Crown or the chest, even Crystal Heart.
Yeah, that is true. So,
This,
Falcon saying that Tardy missed the Toll Room Totem. I hope that is not the case, and if it is true, I hope it's not Dash.
or maybe he's just waiting for movement to do it along with the chest.
I think with CPX5 you're not waiting for anything. You have a check you can get in CPX, you probably get it. Especially one act quick to get a stat totem.
Resting Grounds map on the Dream Nail.
Oh, and a QG stag with Fungal Courtney.
There's a Dream
Dream
Nail
Nail
on
behind Dream
Essence.
Nail. Nice. And the Sprint Master for 868. Who generated the seed? Hell, I know that's your number. Feel ashamed. I guess
Not
we are
cursed
not going
enough.
to zoom.
That Arcane Egg looks suspicious.
Yeah, I'm not really happy about that naming convention. Almost drove me in a race. That was my first time running Rainbow Eggs. Yeah, we are still seeing a very close race. And at this point it is just a race to dash since we all know where the wings are.
King Station in Resting Grounds. That's a good find.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. City of Tiers 3 is not a lot, but it's City. City is generally good.
But now they don't have to worry too much about city access. They have Claw in King Station, which basically means you can get anywhere. Shade Soul in Crypts.
Yeah, Blue have King Station and QG Stag. So Blue is really happy. They would like a DV Stag other than top. There's no non-major they really care about. Other than maybe some fragiles. The solitary Legitor, I did not see the charm cost.
Oh, but the Essence is good. They can get the Dream Nail now.
Oh no! Oh no! The Totem Tardy skipped his dash. No. Ah, really bad.
Okay.
Why did I call that? I'm sorry.
This is a Comms curse, guys.
I mean, in a way it is. I also did not ask Tardy to skip a totem in CPX5. That's just really, really rough.
And DV Stag was found. And Swim.
Eh. Well, Blue Team has King Station Stag and Swim, so they can get to that KE7. And I would
Yeah,
go to that KE7 immediately.
that's gonna put them away from the dash.
There are 3 dashes, and with KE7 I would expect one of them to be in KE.
There was a dash slash in the Crystal Heart room. And I don't know why Element is doing this room backward. They did not bench.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Element and just hating Stone Sanctuary bench. Being on 1 HP in lower green pot is also very interesting. Like, you actually need to try to accomplish that.
And Kama is
Okay.
saving grubs. Nope, never mind.
And not even through the floor, like that grab you do not need to do the gauntlet for.
There is still one check in Resting Grounds, so Tardy is doing 0.
Yes, they did find Shade Soul in Crypt at some point, so they have very good damage. That looks like the Shaman Stone is not equipped though. It's very weird.
Okay, Kama, will you do the
Oh yeah, getting Soul?
air stall? Yep,
Okay,
do the
Blue
air
has
stall.
C-Dash. That C-Dash is really relevant. It almost makes up for the dash deficit. Dream Nail, we should ask. I mean, and yeah, as Falcon is saying, with the C dash, you definitely want to revisit C peaks. A lot of things you can do now.
But I think he has his eyes on Edge.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see Eclipse in Edge and Tardy re-clearing C peaks. Is the split I would go for.
Technically, in his position, that's the best play to do.
As
We
long as
just,
somebody's
we
going
just,
to KO.
we sadly have the knowledge that he missed the dash in peaks.
I would like to think that us saying it's a good play is not because of the dash, just because it actually is an objectively good play, even without knowing the dash. D-Dark in Queen Station for Team Red.
I missed the D-Dark.
It was in Queen Station. And the other one at Celebra, of course.
Okay, Grandchild was in C-Mount.
Kama dying. That looked on purpose. A bit curious.
I don't think it was. There was still a check.
Heck. Eclipse eating too many pancakes. Sad to see. Yeah, Elder Who without dash is really annoying. Even with dash, Elder Who is really annoying. That's not why. Okay, Tardy, please use C dash. Or we can just walk, that also works. This Eclipse is really making use of that C dash, which I'm very happy about. Cyclone slash Oro.
Oh.
Share Homotefi.
Yeah, wrong Null Master.
Bam. Finnen.
The Eclipse
It's not only
revenge.
dashless who, it's ratesless as well.
I mean, Shadeswall is better than Shriek on Elder Who, I would say.
Yeah, I just like using Raids or Shriek on those Dream Warriors.
And no, dashless Elder Who should not be an easy logic. But we are expecting of these runners to just do the checks when they're next to them, if it is possible, ignoring the logic. Oh, Tardy with the fake dive. It's very nice. Still do not know how to do that fake dive. And so far, Team Blue has found two of the things in Kingdom's Edge.
Having trouble with those Primal Aspid.
Yeah, this room would be a lot easier if Tardy had the dash. Okay, Grey Mourner check by Kama. We know it's nothing because it's resting down 0, but
It's a map. Fuck Canyon map.
I thought it is.
Yeah, Tardy checked it.
At least one of the comps is paying attention, good to hear.
Sadly, no one is going to go deathless. I think everyone died once already.
Did Kama die? Oh yeah, died in C-Mount. It happens. Especially for Team Blue, it's completely acceptable. They're doing things without dash that people would not like to do without dash. Oh, that was a solitaire for 1. That's a really good charm.
There was a lot of one-nut charm. And even Quick Slash was 2, I think.
Yeah, Element choosing, I think it was Quick Slash over Solitaire is very interesting.
Ooh, and the Lurian at Claw.
Okay, team actually took the time to DM me to tell me that Solitaire is actually 3, not 1. Sorry, I'm half blind. So shoutouts to them for restreaming this race. Okay, we see Tardy climbing Kingdom's Edge. I don't know if he had gone to the camp bench. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, that respawns you on the platform. Interesting.
Yeah. I think in room rando that hazard respawn is actually expected. Like, it's in logic to use that. And red team finding DV stag. And also swim. DV stag is a bit more hype. So with deepness 3, I don't know how immediately important that DV stag is.
And Tardy's doing this wing skip here. Without a dash, without wings. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's not that bad really. It's okay with claw. And with the wings it's completely free even.
And there's
Oh.
nothing up there.
Yeah, where are you going, Tardy? I guess somebody really wants to punch Bardoon. Great slash at Marmot Totem, which the other team probably already has. Yeah, they do.
Oh, we've seen all three then. I
Indeed.
I've missed that on blue team, but yeah, we have all three nail arts.
Okay, and red team also getting the C dash means they are now at a massive advantage with Kama going into Kingdom's Edge. Eclipse doing Mantis Lords. It's very interesting. I can kinda see it, but I think I would personally prefer to get the wings first and check Fungal Core before Mantis Lords.
It's a fine play. You have enough DPS to do it quick. And if there's a check behind, you don't lose any time.
You know, apparently it wasn't, which is, just happens. And a bit sad from Team Blue because they really need the extra advantage. I guess the biggest question is how cursed are the other two dashes? Because the one that was missed by Team Red or by Team Blue is probably not getting picked up until a math mod is used.
I'm still surprised Element doing rooms in the reverse order for I don't know what reason.
I don't know. Maybe he has a no bench challenge.
I would have checked this one first.
Kingsfall for Team Blue is very nice. Kingsfall for 1. These charms are good. And still 4 things remaining in KE for Blue Team. Let's see what Kalos have for us. Oh, please, C-Dash Tardy. Please.
Tardy, see dash!
Connor in chat probably molding right now. He walked all the way across the bloody room. Damage. And Tardy, please.
Come out! There's still a check! Oh, he's just benching back to do it.
I can't even look at anything but Tardy right now. I am molding. Why are you in the hot spring?
I swear, if he does Spell Lurker without dash.
Well, that's where she's going. Though he does have swim, so there are 2 checks you can get.
Tardy's shade is where Kama is right now.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the horror dives.
I would really like to see a workout by Tardy and Element doing love skip right now. Destroying. See? Oh no, Tardy.
Lurker is not worth doing without a dash, in my opinion.
Well, if you at least remember you have C-Dash, you can get somewhat close to him. But yeah, I
But the
would not
fact
do it
that it
without Dash.
just burrows if you use a spell doesn't make it worth. You have to start every encounter with a nail attack. And that's really hard to do without dash.
Yeah, it's really bad when Whaler is faster than you. And meanwhile, Element getting the lefty skip. Very nice.
And he doesn't even have King Soul to replenish his soul.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that was actually much quicker than I expected.
5 blood.
Eclipse trying to do the hazard respawn in DV, and then surprise. Why is he walking out? Just warp out and stack back to DV. It's not worth it to do this room, Eclipse. I guess we get to see the DLC parts of some rooms. Element doing very nice C-Dash sports room and they have dash. I like the swag though. Are they going into Deep Nest? Looks that way. Well, Kama doing the Aspid Burger to get to Camp Bench. Very nice. Just fireball the wall. Or fireball the Aspid, that also works. Eclipse getting that spider next to him and then just not following the spider. Oh, and dash for Team Blue. Okay, they're one major behind and they seem to be back in the game. We're very hyped for this. You can say we have a race back on our hands.
There was nothing in Pleasure House.
And Tardy not really finding the way through the elevator shaft.
Especially when you're trying to avoid falling down back to the elevator.
Eclipse also not a fan of C-dashing across Weaver's Den. Does Eclipse not have Dash Master on? I guess that's excusable since they didn't have Dash until recently. I would like to see that charm being put on immediately. And Tardy trying the Spike Tunnel. You have C-Dash, just do the easy Spike Tunnel and C-Dash right. That's a much easier way to do that.
And Eclipse gives him a full mask.
Yeah. Okay, seriously, Tardy, just go left.
Nope, he's bench warping.
Can somebody go into their voice chat and tell Tardy has C-Dash? Like, not actually, because that would be cheating. This is a joke. Yeah. Falcon saying that Tardy is too high. That can have two meanings, and I think both apply. I guess no response for that one, I see. Oh, Tardy uses C-Dash, let's go. Into C-Mount. I guess when the game literally forces you to use C-Dash, just can't do anything about it.
Thankfully, he's gonna find Grimtide here, and we don't know what's at the dark. When Kamal went there, I think that's where he died, yeah.
Yes, just try to jump right from the totem and then the jump didn't work. Just very relatable for Hollow Knight. Sometimes jumps that just don't work. And Element trying to do the acid hit into Fungal. And Tardy doesn't even get the totem. Okay. Okay, Element. Actually, I'm surprised why this is not working for Element. Are they just not pressing C dash? Or... Okay, there we go. Or no, that was too high.
I don't remember Simon being this hard. What is happening?
It's not a sentence I thought I would hear, yeah. Yeah, especially when you have 6 Master Shades Hall. Just get rid of the enemies and then go.
Yeah, if the enemies bother you, just kill them.
And you can pogo the platforms when they're turned around. I'm not sure if Tardy knows this, or if either one knows this. And finally getting to that C-dash check, or B-dark check, sorry. This better be an egg. It's an elegant key.
No,
It's actually one of the
the
majors.
elegant key was Galleon Lifeblood.
Oh.
Yeah, Galleon had the raids and the Lifeblood. Cocoon had the elegant key.
Oh, that's a very nice deepness play then. And yeah, Team Blue has nothing left in deepness. Just because of this, I would put them ahead, because they chose the right thing to do. Yeah, the top timing really was perfect. Got me fooled, probably got shot fooled as well.
Yeah, if Tardy is for clearing pigs right now, he's gonna find the other dash. Eventually. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully before he needs to open his map mod.
Also, we're gonna see Wingsless Crown.
Interesting. That is not that bad.
Yeah, it's just one
significantly
pogo
better
at
than...
it's just one pogo at the end of this room that you have to do.
I'm also being told that red team is called Deep Nest Avoiders, which is quite an unfortunate name to have as one of your members is in Beaston.
Can't avoid this one.
And do we know where's the third check in Deep Nest? We know that at Galleon.
Yeah, 2 at Galleon, 1 in Weavers.
Okay, so we know this Beaston will be... Never mind. No, it will be nothing. Apparently Element having really bad luck. Oh, Tardy cleanly making his way through the wingless crown.
Yeah, the main concept of all major items is basically you have a tracker on the left side of the game screen that tells you, well, you can see those trackers on the right side of this screen, and that tells you how many major items are left in each area. And the goal for this tournament is to collect all of them and defeat Radiants.
Indeed, and Chad is also wondering where the checks are in Kingdom's Edge, and yeah, definitely some are tram locked. Actually, I think some are forced to be tram locked. They've done everything except for Hornet 2 in upper KE, right?
Yeah, I don't think Tardy went back to do Oro dives, but we know there was nothing there from Kama.
Right. Are we seeing Watchers from Eclipse? I would almost always want to see Sanctum before Watchers, but it's a bit of content. Tardy. Wait, Tardy's already on the C-dash gauntlet. Did not pick up the totem. That's
No,
a bit of a bad
because
sign.
you have to take a different path to get here.
Yeah, but I'm afraid Tardy will just exit out of this room via C-dash and continue down. Completely miss the totem again. Like, I was hoping as Tardy goes down that room, he remembers there's a totem and immediately checks it. Okay, NMG available for Team Blue. Not very likely to be something, but very
Both
interesting
teams
if it is
have
something.
an NG access. Yeah,
Meanwhile,
Kama just picked up the Cyclone Slash at Horo. So both teams
speaking
can
of
pick on him.
Kama is about to have a lot of fun. One of my favorite bosses. Yeah, we look at top left, bottom right. You get to see the nightmares of an Oscars runner.
And Tardy didn't forget, he got the cloak that he could have
That
got way earlier.
and a pause in disbelief and frustration.
They probably realized he could have got that.
Well, good news is Eclipse has not rage quit yet, so probably good.
Okay,
Come
Watchers,
on,
what do you have for us? The other dash!
and
Entry
Dreamgate.
gate! Wow.
Well, good on them not doing Sanctum. What kind of
Is it
idiot
gonna be a
does Sanctum?
3-on-3 Inspire?
That would be amazing.
Oh, and there was another Dream Nail at Kingsbrand.
Both teams getting their Dream Gates just in different ways.
Or was it? No,
Actually, yeah, I
no,
don't
that
see
was
it
a
on
raid.
their recent.
That was a raid, not a Dream Nail. I missaw what it was.
Speaking of, wait, that was a Tellurian. Oh my god.
3-on-3 with the Spiral
Okay,
check. And City's
that
done.
that puts Blue Team so far ahead. They didn't even go to Storms, did they?
They didn't even go left side.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't even go to land. That's so much time saved by Team Blue.
They are so lucky that it was all there.
Team Blue is so far ahead right now, actually. Just because of their information. Having Deepness 0, City 0 is insane. Let's see where Tardy is going. Into C peaks. Oh, probably going back for the dieback. That makes sense. Kama
Still would
also
have
doing
got.
flawless for wingless scroll.
Yeah, without wings, I still would have gone up the dive path instead of climbing
Agreed.
this.
Oh, Indian gets there. Let's see what he missed. Or what he couldn't get, better said. Okay,
There's still 2 more items in peaks.
Does it have to be double CG2?
Not sure.
What else could it be? Can't really think of anything else. Oh, it could be deep focus.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a team that checked it.
Yes. I swear, Tim here carrying the entire commentary on my side. Red team also going to Weaver stun now, which is very good. Yeah, somebody says Blue has checked deep focus.
And it has to be the double at CG2.
Yeah, I was not actually paying attention, but yeah, I'll believe Rocket. Oh, Red is checking it right now, so we will know immediately.
Meanwhile, Eclipse is checking basin.
Two in basin. Let me just call both in birthplace.
Make him no kuchin. Chop.
Yeah, Kama struggling a bit with the second part of the deep focus gauntlet, as we all do.
Ooh, elevator pass was the totem in basin.
I guess my calls for double birthplace have been ruined. Such. Okay, meanwhile, are they doing Markot and not getting rewarded?
But yeah, I think that pretty much guarantees the remaining 3 checks are tram locked.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Eclipse is going to Breda. He didn't save her yet.
Yeah. Get your GPZ requests in while you still can.
Yeah, GPZ is a play still.
I want to see it be like fragile strength, and I want the other strength to be very cursed.
Okay, if I can conquer something, I really hope it's JPZ. I really want to see it in a race.
Oh yeah, I meant I want fragile strength as GPZ. With the major at unbreakable strength, I want this GPZ as much as you do. Tardy not
And
having much
the
luck with
colored eggs
damage.
are part of a mod called rainbow eggs. Basically just replaces all the rented eggs with colorful ones.
A moment of truth on Eclipse's screen. What shall it be? The ultimate Bretta and
The mask card.
Element trying to show off with the Dash Master tech, and then giving up and just C dashing. That also works. Yeah, it's fine. Number. We'll just get our GPC tomorrow in our race, I believe. See, as much as I hate Grim, I really like this Grim skin from Element. There's one thing left in Crossroads, and Red is doing Glowing Gloom. Yeah, I guess it would be either this, Feldchamp, Black Egg. Assuming they haven't missed anything obvious. Did anyone check Black Egg yet? Well, so far, between both teams, we have found one Dreamer.
Yep. Lurian, which I forgot where it was found.
Yeah, I also forgot. Okay, and Element doing Deep Nest from the right side as you would, but it's gonna be a while until he finds the
was
checks
at
at
Claw.
Gillian.
Lurian was at Mantis Claw.
I see. Tardy finally makes it to the 420 Georap totem, and now also knows that Hornet 2 and Tram are the things remaining. Yeah, we just saw Tardy flush his map modest, and there was nothing in logic other than grubs. We've seen Acid Totem. Or, actually, no, we haven't. I think somebody was trying that skip and failed it.
Yeah, Element was trying it earlier. Ooh, and
Actually, I think
Kama
they
is
got
going
it.
to Spire.
That's really nice.
とスタコか
How are both these teams just going to Spire? It's so interesting.
Garo and Ele.
But I've seen players that just go up there to get the bench.
I guess when you have this much movement, you could just consider just going right to left and doing checks in order. It's not that insane. Yeah, like Tim was saying, I would have been in Sanctum years ago as well. Looks like the Abyss play, even though it's the wrong play in this case. 30 with his second attempt at going to camp bench and going better than last time.
Oh, and I missed it, but Eclipse found Tram somewhere in Fungal, I assume. No, in Green Plat. It was at Shio.
Nice. Probably going straight to lower edge. Maybe not many other places to go with the lower tramp. With the Kama at Watchers and Element at Galleon, Red is about to just have a massive major item swing and end up ahead even.
Ismaz. That's an interesting location for it.
Yep. I don't think it can be relevant for much anymore. Maybe for waterways somehow.
Yeah, if Eclipse just keeps going in waterways from here, maybe it could be useful. Ooh, Manamon. Yeah, I
Their
think
second
Eclipse is
dreamer.
going in waterways. So we're gonna see Isma's growth checked. And having Isma's help here, you don't have to worry about the skip.
Yeah. Also, I would guess that Eclipse would like to wait for wings before going into Hive, which I can definitely respect.
Tardy is gonna find the Abyss Shrike at King's Brand. They already have raids.
Yes, it's very nice to find.
And now they are down to 1 in Kingdom's Edge, and I'm pretty sure they know it's in Hive.
Yes, probably has to be in Hive by now.
Meanwhile, Kama is finishing City.
Yeah, about to have a really interesting surprise. An Element starting to fight the worst boss of all time. Sad. I hope it's nothing. Grim doesn't deserve to be anything. Tardy and Eclipse almost meeting up with the Eclipse in right side waterways and Tardy going down the broken elevator.
Yeah, Eclipse is not going backwards, it's actually using the key skip route to do
Yeah,
otherwise.
I like it. Especially since you don't know what's at Godtuner yet. That could just be the major.
In my first playthrough, that's actually how I entered Waterways.
It's interesting. Must be one cursed of a progression chain. Or not progression chain, but one hell of a route.
More like I didn't know where the simple keys were.
In my casual playthrough, I actually missed the lurker simple key. So I actually really knew what I was doing until I needed it for God Home. Element really struggling to Grim. Let's really hope he doesn't die.
Oh, double grim fight! Tardy
Yeah,
is joining in the fun.
ugly. I love the charge animation on the Grim Knight skin though. The way you charge the nail art. Clips going towards Junk Pet. completely reasonable. Probably the most checked on Serie A in waterways.
And they've seen wings so early, still unable to get it.
Do we know the egg values for each team? Can't see that resolution. Okay. Chat is saying 8 for red, 7 for blue. And I think we needed 10 for the wings.
Yep, and there's one at Grubs that both teams can get if they get to 9.
Did you see how many grubs?
I can't remember now.
Okay. If it's high grubs, it's very unlikely for you.
And looks like Kama is also skipping a key to get the waterways checks.
And the green check is a
An
purple
egg.
egg. It's actually not a bad item to obtain right now. Nothing that got you there. Fragile heart is very important. I would like to see that fragile heart check if it hasn't already. Eclipse is delivering. Very nice. Kama not doing the scream skip on Dunk Defender. Interesting.
Actually went straight here. I don't think he grabbed the bench. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, I think Eclipse... Oh no, wait. Eclipse is doing the upper checks first.
Yeah, using Defender's Quest. Very nice.
Oh, could we have an item on White Defender? That could be interesting as well.
We could. It could be one major in waterways and it's White Defender.
Yep, but it
And-
cannot be Hera. Ooh.
That is the 10th purple egg for Team Red.
Yeah, I would rush to get the wings now.
3 in a row. Interesting. Oh, it's stupid lifeblood core getting in the way of the eggs. Oh, Tardy got that Sprint Master at 900 essence. That's impressive.
So what's interesting to do with wings? CG2, definitely.
Yeah, and I would like to see a runner go into Hive. Pretty much runner on each team.
Oh,
ASAP.
Willow could have something as well.
Yeah, there's still something left in Fungal for each team. We know one of the things is at Claw, and the other is Unseen. It's really gonna not see Dash right in this room, and also not going to poke anything. What is Eclipse doing exactly?
Trying to get to the upper checks without wings.
Oh, they don't have wings. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I forget that only red team has wings. They have 1700 essence. I did not notice that. Are they going in Fungal? I guess their team hasn't really gone towards Mantis Village, but Eclipse is in left side waterways. They're right next to Bretta things. Why is Eclipse not doing this?
There's a check at the map here.
Yeah, of course. No, what I mean is, why is Eclipse not the one doing Fungal? Why is Tardy the one in right side Fungal?
Oh, I did, but they just got the wings, and I think that confirms the waterways check is at White Defender. I think we've seen every check now.
Probably. Not that many checks that you couldn't get. That's very nice. We don't get GPZ, but we get the second best thing. Tardy going towards Horseshoe. I guess
I missed
it
it.
makes sense.
I missed it, but Hearts was at Junk Pit.
Oh yeah. And Team Blue has already checked it. Or, yeah, Team Blue. Kama climbing out of Junk Pit. Just wanting mail upgrades? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm
I don't
generally a
know why-
fan of mail upgrades.
And I don't know why Tardy is doing those room backwards. You should have just put a Dream Gate if you wanted to go back.
Okay, and Kama doing right side nail smith. I can respect it.
Ooh, we're gonna have fungal core checks.
Very good. This is very likely to do something. No.
So is it Willow?
It looks like it. And Tardy finally going to CG2. Let's see what we get there. Still no runner in Hive, as much as that saddens me. I think that at least one team also has Hive Blood. And CG2 just thumping.
Yeah, you can't really just do this fight blindly.
I mean, if you have good enough charms, D-Dark kinda can. Oh, they don't have D-Dark yet. Interesting. Don't actually remember where that was. That was relatively early for Team Red.
Wasn't it at Queen Station?
Oh, I might be.
Ooh, shop key. There's a
Indeed.
check left. Tardy missed something.
I'm very curious.
Oh, it's the check above Cornifer.
Interesting.
Oh, and he didn't get the geo chest as well.
Really need better glasses apparently. Was that Hera? Wait, that was Hera Panchanty.
So that's
now,
3 Dreamers.
yeah, and Eclipse immediately going to Black Egg. Love to see it.
And I would assume he's gonna go do White Defender as well.
I would not do White Defender right now without the D-Dark. I guess you don't know whether the D-Dark is there or not. Element going into Basin now. Interesting. I guess Team Red has not been to Basin.
Oh, there's something else in Crossroads that I don't think any team has done, but I think Eclipse is going there now. The
Felt jump.
elevator pass check.
No team has done felt jumps. There's at least thought. Started doing the QG checks. There is one item in QG. Oh yeah, as Falcon is saying, there's actually quite a bunch of stuff left in my servants, including this elevator check, which is not actual junk. And now we get to see Feldchamp. Unless Eclipse is baiting us.
Gonna do
Yes.
Growing Womb first.
That's a very reasonable approach. I guess you would leave Feldchamp as your last thing. Crossroads. By far the most annoying. With Shriek Shaman, it dies really quickly. Tardy going towards Traitor Lord. I guess, yeah, I haven't even noticed we're down to 7 versus 10. Really closing in on that finish. Team also going to Shio. I don't remember what, but they're going to find something with Shio.
I think it
Team
was the
Red.
Trampas.
Oh, the Red doesn't have Trampas. That's brutal. Yeah, that's why Red hasn't gone back. Okay, they don't have Trampas. Okay, we're seeing boss fights on both of Team Blue members. The Traitor Lord is the more interesting one, maybe. Fairchamp is just impossible to fail with Shriek Shaman. And 2 extra soul vessels. Yeah, let's see what Mother has for us.
Bram. Oh!
Nice. That was a mod log.
I was about to say, it's about time we find that. No team has had access to Abyss yet.
What happened to Eclipse? Why is Eclipse back to Feldchamp?
It did False Knight.
Oh, that was False Knight! I think die so quickly can't even tell them apart with the slowdown. And Eclipse knowing how to double shade souls. Love to see it.
Looks like he's gonna have an easy time on this boss. It's very quick
Yeah.
already.
I think he also has Spell Twister. So Spell Twister and 2 extra soul vessels and Shaman still. It's
Yeah.
hard to mess it up even if you're trying. Red team also picking up the Manamon in lower key. And now both teams know it's 5.
Yep, an element is going.
Love to see it.
Meanwhile, Tardy is going back to basin. Oh, D-Dark
Third
on
D-Dark.
Feldchamp.
Very nice.
Okay, Eclipse is finishing Fungal. Makes sense.
Yeah. Plays really making sense by both teams. I like to see it. Except Tardy doesn't have Spell Twister on right now. Okay. I don't see why you would use Quick Slash over Spell Twister when you have an L0, but you do you. And we're going to see Abyss probably, based on that Life with Charm equip. Eclipse going to check. Eclipse checking Fungal Core and realizing that the checks are not there. Bit of a sad moment. Now checking Queen Station, about to get some checks.
Yeah, that's when the other D-Dark was. They have 2 D-Dark in a row. Oh, and it's not Willow. What's left in... Oh, Palm Relic.
As one really weird item to be your last thing in Congo. I can definitely understand it though.
Is it gonna
You're
be
going...
Love Key, City Crest?
No, City Crest is in Life Before, Diego.
Oh. It's Love
It's
Key. I
Lucky.
think we're... At this point we're missing Void Heart and probably a dupe spell, I assume.
Yeah, looks that way.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the third raids yet.
Element just finishing Hive Knight. And since Element went all the way to Hive Knight, I assume that's where the item is.
Yeah, Hive Blood check. Meanwhile, Eclipse is doing White Defender. That's the Void Heart. Okay, so I think White Defender has the last raids.
Wow, that's a cursed location for a spell. So far, it keeps doing really well on the fight.
We had a spell on Feldchamp and White Defender.
Yeah, but the intended 6 were pretty easy to get, so can't complain that much. Please don't juggle this on Nail Zero Eclipse, it's gonna take an hour. I'm getting 3 heals in that corner. Nice.
What's the other dirt mouth item at the slide checks? Slikey?
Oh yeah, it was Herald behind.
Oh yeah.
Slightly.
Okay. And Slikey was behind CG2.
Yes.
Almost vanilla.
Yeah, close enough. We also have Element starting on the Twitter log quite soon.
Yeah, I assume Kama is gonna just buy Hera and maybe start the White Defender fight as well. And what else are they missing? Oh, the City Crest in Abyss.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, this is gonna be really close actually. I think without Radiance, that Blue should have it.
And I assume Eclipse is just gonna go in the Radiance fight.
That's definitely a good play. Maybe give us some jump rope. Oh, that's a good point by Falcon. Eclipse does not have Void Heart right now. It's a very good play to go into THK, but you're about to have a bad surprise. With Team Red being an entire White Defender fight behind, that'd be really hard. I guess Tardy could just die to Hive Knight to make this very interesting.
Still very close.
Yeah,
Like
except...
they cannot mess up the Radiance fight.
Oh. Okay, they made it. Good.
Still need to watch out.
Yeah, but we need to remember that White Defender has 1700 HP. It's not just a random fight. This is basically Radiance minus 100 HP. Kama does have Nail 3, much is true, as Chad is mentioning. And we see Eclipse restarting THK.
Oh no. Did Element not go in Lifeblood Core?
Yeah, I think he forgot to put on a Life with Charm. And is doing that as the last thing in Abyss. a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I think Team Blue can even afford to that Radiance, really, because of this. Let's hope for no deaths. Like to see a clean finish.
You have to keep going down for the void hard check.
I mean, just like Deep Nest, where the place also changes layout every single run, though. At least Element has Void Heart, so the siblings are leaving him alone. He can explore as much as he wants. Ooh, life the masks. We'll play if you get out and climb to life before.
And Kama is chasing as well, so he's gonna look for it. And Element is bench warping anyway, so it doesn't matter.
For all they know, it could be at lost game, which makes sense for Kama to go left. And
Pretty sure they still do contact damage, even if you avoid hard.
No, I don't think so. Okay, Eclipse on platform phase of the Radiance. Yeah, well, now they have it and they can both warp to Black Eye, but actually with 2 deaths to Radiance, I can see this going the other way. But with how much HP Team Blue have, very hard to fight Radiance.
Yeah, and with the early Shaman Spell Twister, which I assume everyone has on right now, I don't think this fight is even a challenge.
I think Radiance is already in climb TBH. Yeah, she's in climb. We just need Tardy to not mess up, and it's very hard to mess it up.
Eclipse making it safe, not doing the wall jumps.
Doing
And
on the
GG
plateau.
Eclipse.
Love to see it. Yeah, both players of the team doing this really cleanly. Yeah, no danger whatsoever. Love to see it. That was a good race by both teams. Sadly, we are seeing Kama and Element be eliminated from the tournament. It's a shame. Good job to Tardy and Eclipse for making it upper or higher into the losers bracket.
GG Tardy, that means blue team wins. That was really close, to be honest. I didn't expect both teams to be on the final fights at this point.
Oh, are they on the final fight as well?
Oh,
Yep.
all of our games are just super close.
Yeah, Kama is starting Radiance right now, Element just finishing DHK.
I'm in Radiance right now as well. Pain.
Pain?
It was close.
What? There wasn't that of pain. What are you talking about? Anyway, that was a really good race. Fell champ and white defender required.
And Hive Knight.
Dude, you wanna know what makes me mad? We might have won that if I had remembered to equip Lifeblood before going into Abyss.
Yeah, it would have been really close actually.
So that triple items inspire.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was. I'm glad I did that first.
Oh,
Yep.
Kama did it first as
Teams
well.
just mod locked it.
Surprisingly, both teams managed to skip the entirety of left side city.
yeah. Yeah, I was
Thanks
just
to
like,
doing what?
oh, there's one
Yeah,
of them.
thanks.
Oh, there's two of them here. Oh, there's. Oh, okay. That's. How
Yeah,
about the?
one question for blue team. how did you feel when you did that check in CPX and found the dash at Tollroom Totem?
We were okay. We were happy when we found the first dash and we thought it was a really hidden one.
Yeah.
But,
I think Team Red had like 5 minutes of dash advantage on you. Actually, maybe more than that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you beat him
forgot
to
about
dash?
that South Totem basically, and yeah.
no, yeah, I was happy finding the one in Deep Nest. Going that way.
GG's.
Cheers.
GG.
Oh,
Were they like just a little bit ahead the whole time, or?
Yeah, I think it was a
Kind
pretty
of a bit, but
consistent
yeah, it was still
3-item lead.
close the entire seed. Like I think Team Red pulled ahead because of the earlier dash.
Yeah,
Ah.
I actually died like 3 times in the game, so
I hit Isma's tier skip within the first couple tries, and then I failed Crossroads acid skip.
Yeah. It happens.
Wait, we didn't even check that. Oops.
Yeah. Did you forget
Yeah.
you had C-Dash, Tardy? Curious.
Oh, I'm always forgetting I've got C dash.
That's an easy one to forget about, to be honest.
Don't need it.
Oh, I know, it's a bit hard to forget for me because you're walking and you would do anything other than walking. You immediately just pray, hope there's a C-Dash somewhere, just press S just to be sure.
Also, finding the wings at 10 eggs and having trouble to find eggs afterwards.
Yeah, but once we hit 10, we got like another 4 immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
They were all in waterways. There were so many on waterways.
Also, that edge count
7.
7.
And it was basically all tram locked.
Yeah.
yeah, it was fair.
Then,
Oh well.
Yeah.
Kamakillers.
Guess we're off if there's no
Rip.
sound.
Oh, it's
Sound is back? Okay. Cool. You're good. Comms cute.
Also, that was Tim,
Wait,
not
the
Comms, but
comms.
thanks.
Tim is the streamer, not a comms.
Oh, wait, I said, yeah, whatever. Same difference. Comms
Thank
cute
you
as well.
anyway.
Oh, and I
So-
managed to call that Kingsbrand was gonna be at White Lady, right as it was picked.
Ah. Well, it's probably because stream doesn't. You don't have mic audio on stream. Yeah, GG.
GG's.
GG's.
GG.
GG's.